Nos, hát üdvözlök mindenkit a mai streamben, késő este van. Remélem, hogy az OBS is fogja venni a dolgokat. Mindjárt egy kicsit neki megyünk a dolgoknak. Hoppá, ezt véletlenül küldtem azt az ököljelet, könyökkel, nem is gondoltam. Most elvileg megy, megy, király. Ja, megyeget. Na, nézzük a beállításokat. Menu radar voice, no, camera shake. Legyen ez. Color blind mode, normál. Ja, normál. Nem vagyok szimba. Toggle aim mode, rose. Vagy off. Toggle aim mode. Toggle. Várj, itt leírja mi ez. Enable this to change spell aiming from hold to a toggle. No, creating spells can use toggle. Covered zone. Sensitivity. Hát az a baj, hogy text size, ez normál. Nem tudom. Az a baj, hogy most az a baj, hogy hülyeség ezeket állítani. Bla, accept. Kit érdekel? És ez most mi a picsa? És mindent claimelünk most... Már megijedtem, jó. Evolution of hardware has been completed, everyone. Na itt jön a grafikai izé. Global quality preset, effects quality medium, legyen high, material quality legyen high, fog quality legyen high, sky quality legyen high, legyen minden high. GPU-t izéja. Shadow structure, texture live. Yes, shadow texture quality az egyértelműen high. 5D quality is high. Ultra. Apply. Yes. Escape. Continue. Nagyon akarok már játszani, úgyhogy bocsánat, hogy a beállításokkal nem szórakozom, de most muszáj, bazd meg. Na, brightness. Hát... legyen ilyen faszont se érdekel. Szokásos. We are pleased to inform you that have been accepted the Hogwarts School of the Witchcraft and Wizard Trials as a 5th year student. Term begins on September 1st, primarily, supplies have been collected. Journey to castle, as maybe a word, maybe a word, D3. The grace such a possibility to use magic is on the age of 17 outside school, however. Due to your unquiet silence, Professor Weasley. Oké. Hát itt is vagyunk emberek. Megalkotjuk a legelső karakterünket. Milyen neműek legyünk? Milyen legyen? Valami nagyon sznobnak kell lennie. Várj, ezek már női karakterek, nem? Nem, ő momentán egy fiú és egy nő. Ha már Dark Lordról van szó, legyen valami nem durván darkos. Ez jó. Valami nagyon durván darkosat kell adnunk neki. Ez epic. Úristen! Atomfekete legyen, ha a Dark Lordról van szó. Ez mondjuk egy kibaszott cséva, bazd meg, mi a fasz? Melyik a harmadik? Ezzel a szemüveggel ezzel kibaszott volna szerintem, csak az a baj, hogy ilyen stréberes. Hát szerinted Bálint maradjon? Na várjál, nézem a chatet közben a mobilon, és akkor nem kell kialtabolnom. Szerintem kurva vicces. Szerintem jó. Jó. Akkor maradjon a szemüveg. Mi van még itt? Hajstílus van, hajstílus. Egyébként egy kicsit ilyen bohócot is akarok félig meddig csinálni belőle. Itt a chat. Várjál, de most ne forduljál el oldalra. Meg kell kapcsolni. Bocs. Jó. Skip. Csak húzzuk fel itt a csapat. Várjál. Na nézzük. Elfasztalok, jó mindezt nem tudom. Nézzük a hajat. Bocsánat. Valami nagyon Dark Lordosat kell csinálnunk. De miért nem tudom megnézni a karaktert ilyen teljes alakba, hogy így hogy néz ki. Milyen? Hát... Ez milyen volt ez a hajacsém? Mondjuk szerintem nő inkább, de... Mi a faszom ezzel a fejjelget? Nem tudom, ez kicsit bepasszva így viccese. De szerintem az a haj vicces. Mi van még itt? Na jó, ez a legdárkabb eddig. Ez a hosszú. Én erre szavazok eddig. Na hát ez női, ez is. Szerintem ez is, de ez akkor is a legdárkabb, ez meg. Mondd, hogy van kopasz. Úristen, geci, itt valamilyen stréber gyerek, aki így jól viselkedik meg minden, de közben meg ott a kopasz. Bazd meg. Na jó. Jó van, geci, ez mi a fasz? Aj. Nárja. Ez se rossz. És szerintem valami haj kéne rá, nem? Várjál. Most e közül a kettő közül szerintem egyébként ez a legkirályabb, nem? És még a hair colorját is tudnánk változtatni. De lehet, hogy nagyon rasta jó. Nagyon darkosnak kell lennie. De biztos nem lesz egyszínű az öltönyével a haja színe. Hát nem sok lehetős, vagy hát nem tudom, mindegyik olyan rikító színű. Túl... Ez a... öcsém. Ez mondjuk azért epic szerintem. Ez mondjuk egyébként szerintem így epic. Csatot újra töltöm. Szerintem ez így epic. Egyébként mi van még? Bálint, neked jó lett szerinted ez a haj? Vagy legyen a nagy rasta? De mit mondasz? Csak már hallgatok minden véleményre. Te döntsd el. Jó. Várjál, a kopasznál lehet a hair colort? Úristen. Tiszteljen a LMBTQ. Bocsánat, ez lehet csak random futott ki a számon. Úristen, na jó, az ilyen gagyi nem lesz. Hát jó lesz ez. Hát ez így még epiken, bazd meg. Így mindenki látni fogja, hogy kik vagyunk. A szeplőt nem lehet az arcáról eltüntetni, már bocsánat. De az arcán ez a szeplő, nem mindegy. Ez a haj. Nem tudom mi. Complexion. De el lehet. Úristen, ne legyél olyan jegyes. Jó. Jó. Lehetnek rajta ilyen nyomulák. Nyomulák, bocsánat, nem tudok beszélni. Azt a kurva. Ez a legkirályabb, bazd meg. Ez. De... Jó. Az a... Kár, hogy kicsit nem olyan, mint a Sims, hogy így ha rámegyek a bőrére, mondjuk akkor Ice Color. Tudom, hogy a Slytherineseknek olyan zöld a szeme, vagy nem tudom mi. De nincs vörös. De. Iceball color. Az maradhat ilyen. Várja. Mérges szemöldökök. Valami nagyon... Na ez jó. Nincsen egy kicsit vörösebb szem. De lehet, hogy ez a sárgában még epikebb. Kék. Kék. Nem. Az baj, ez a... Mondjuk ezzel is epik. Nem tudom. Nem, legyen ez a vörös. Hogy ennyire húzottan nem lehet ekkora. Nem kell neki szemöldök. Semmi értelme. Várjál, voice.
I am indeed a student, but
Úristen.
a few cobwebs and some dust. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I am indeed a student, but a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That was quite something.
Voice too.
It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
Tehát
Nothing
akkor
to be
ez
concerned
ilyen
about.
fiú és lány hang.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Hát nem tudom, select your quality. Legyen kiegyensúlyozott, normál. Szerintem. Han, így elsőre. Most kijátszom hardom, és na most szerintem ez jobb, mint a... Jó, mi legyen a neve? Mi legyen a neve? Volt... Erre mi legyen a neve? Nem lehetünk rasszisták. De várjál. Legyen az a neve, hogy Kira. Lord Kira. This choice will determine your player character's Dorimori. Hát egyetemen varázslók leszünk. Lord Kira lesz a neve. A hangja tökéletes, ezt tudunk még tovább menni, nem? Hát a witch a boszorkány, Wizard, egyértelműen Wizard. Hát akkor kezdjük is a journey-nket. Ezzel az elbaszott karakterrel. És bocsánat, megnézem a langolva.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely
Nagyon
defined
gagyi a
destinations than
ruhánk.
this.
Egyébként, és megnézem gyorsan a hangot, milyen a izével.
Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I best not speak here, Eleazar. Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Hol a ló, öcsém? Ja, repül. Revenge. A ruhánk egyébként geci szar, azt azonnal le kell cserélnünk valami sötét köpenyre majd.
I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat.
Ha majd megöljük.
And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Kibaszott menő lett az arca szerintem.
Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We did.
Hát ez meghalt.
The key! Give me your hand!
Nagyon szép a játék grafikája. Hát most már remélem, hogy a Hogwartsba érkezünk, bazd meg. Úristen, egy csöves telep.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Bocsánat, hillelnem kell. Idd meg, bazd meg, ne nézzed. Jó, tehát akkor a G-vel tudunk hillelni.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn
Tudunk
thing?
még inni.
Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor?
Ne professzoroz.
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port
Bocsi,
key.
csak azt nézem, hogy laggol.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Ah,
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
Nem tűnik.
But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Jó, hát tudom, hogy a VSD a mozgás. Oké, gondolom a shift lesz a futás.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Máshogy képzeltem el a játék elejét. Várjál, mi ez?
Mind your step.
Professor Fig, I have trouble
Where
with
do you
working.
suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent
Hogy fut
years
Ketty?
searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Átugrottuk, bazd meg.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such
Figyelj,
powerful
ő
magic
akart
disappeared
elsőnek
from
oda
the
menni.
wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Bazd meg, nyisd ki a kaput, már megöllek.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Jó. Tap. Értem. Oké, csak tappelni kell.
Excellent!
Use your camera to select an active target. Aha. Jó. Akkor itt lesz egy enemy.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Már most széttörünk minden, puszulj.
Your
Delete.
wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Pusztulj.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead.
Ez maradt a suliból.
Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Ez nem hasonlít,
Why would someone have
tudom.
built this here?
I
Csak
suspect they valued their
ültem.
privacy. That
Csak egy
portkey
hely,
led us
ahova
here for a reason.
zsup,
Let's have a look
Zsup,
around for
ja.
anything that seems out of place.
vág ez. Mondjuk a zsupkulcsos, vagy mi a faszom, nem jut eszembe hirtelen, de... Ja. Gondoltam, hogy az olyan az iskola, the minimap shows your surroundings with you. Yeah, this is your current objective, tagger comes objective details. Oké, ezeket vágom.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Mi a B? Várjál. Azt mutatja, hogy itt... Á, megvan. Kicsit furán ugrik. Gyökert, mi a kurva anyámat kéne itt csinálni? Mondjuk lehet körbe kéne csak futnom, amilyen hülye vagyok, hogy ez nem jött eszembe.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Professzor maga nagyon intelligens, egyébként kicsit fura a... Bocs, kicsit fura a sensitivity-n. Ezt én nagyon picit tanítom. Kamera sensitivity. Kamera, aiming. Picit így. Ezek meg így. Hát szóval.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what would it be blocking?
Legalább nem elélője.
What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
But
There's
there's
that
some.
glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Break,
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
break the goblin.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. No anything here. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Na mágy bele a pénz, suska.
Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
Nem fagyott ki.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Para lenne egy olyan hullámvasút. Pedig biztos van.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Kicsit tényleg... Ez nem olyadok lehet kellett volna, na mindegy.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the glow you saw on the porky container? No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Egyből a sötét mágiát fedezzük már föl mindenkiben. Kiváló lett a karakterünk. A játék pontosan tudta, mit akarom.
Here we are.
Hello, professzor még. Hát mennyi előre?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Még az animációba is belement.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Gondoltam, hogy bezár.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
That's me. Steady your wand with mouse to guide along the symbols, path, learn the spell, press. Alright. Oké, elbasztuk. Na újra. Nem. megvan. Jó. Ja, hogy itt ilyenkor space kell nyomni? Rebellion. Aha.
Revelio. There, I saw something. Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
Jó lesz
If
ez
what you can
a
see
tutorial
reveals the way
rész, ez...
forward,
értem.
then I dare say we
Nem,
are
ez
about to
lehetséges,
discover the
Bálint.
secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Menő! Ahhoz képest tök menő. Remélem ezt is
This is no
megtanuljuk.
ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Ilyen mikrofon.
I see something up ahead. Revelio.
What is it?
That glow again.
Kell tudunk
But on the
futni?
floor.
Oké, bocsánat.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Ez az. Jó, már Lumoszt is tudjuk. You acquired the Wind Lightning Charm, Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates the light at the tip of your wand to help you see in the dark areas.
Lumos.
Well done.
De
The
jó.
reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ez mi a Harry Potter 7 utalás? Bocs. Bazd meg, ezeket most tanuljuk meg, geci. Revive your objective to reveal way forward. Értem. Mi csak a suliig akartunk eljutni.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Istenem.
Where am I supposed to go?
Hát egyébként ez egy jó kérdés.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. A glow again. Lumos, Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Aha.
Lumos.
De jó.
Lumos.
Bocs.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Activate the statues. Igen.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Where do I need to be to get all of them to stand at once?
Nem értem.
Revelio. Lumos. Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Hát jó. És azt hogy?
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
De... De...
Where do I need to be to get all of them to stand at once? Lumos.
Várjál.
Perhaps I need to get them
Ah,
all
like
to
one.
stand at
No.
once. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Hold cool during the protagods, turn enemies with Stupefy counter attack. Oh. Bocs. Még egyszer.
Lumos.
De menő. De király, és már vissza is lehet menni.
There you are. How did you...
Nem vagyok fogyatékos.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right. Ranrock. Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
El professzor egy Avada Kedabrát. Elhoppanáltak.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
That cold earth.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Jaj, most már remélem lassan a sulihoz érkezünk. Finally! És ott a Mordekár jár. Hát a többi az nem érdekes. Az meg egyértelműen sötét varázslat.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Na végre. Na végre. Minden faszon stringben minden. De hogy a játékot nem volt.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
No, fussál már ma.
I'll be in touch.
Ó, kussoljál már. Kell a Mordekárból hely. Aj, a végre. Pontos. Olyan Potter Mordekáros lettél.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
You come here with preferences.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds. Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Várjál. Daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambiciózus. Az a baj, pár szót itt nem vágesz. Hűséges, ez megvan, vagy ambíciós? Mi volt az a... Vagy a... Sorry...
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything. Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Jézusom! Jézusom!
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
You belong in Slytherin!
Ha menjetek a picsába. Geci.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Mindegyik szó egy házat jelölt.
Enough. It's not as though I've banned flying altogether.
De én azt hittem, mert logikusan úgy, ahogy...
You are here to focus on your
Ja, hogy ez
academic
konkrét
futures.
volt? Tehát én azt hittem, hogy amivel, mert hogy ez ilyen ambíciódús, meg vakmerő, akkor az a Mardekárhoz vezető.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley.
Ja, értelek, oké, bocs, megmond csak, akkor én elbasztom mi a választást. Jaj, ne. Azt hittem, hogy az ambíciódús az ilyen stréber, ha mindegy.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Nem baj, nem lett vele semmi, Mardekárba vagy. Pontosan. Ez a legepikebb az meg. Egyébként a dövőjárján is Mardekárba nyomul.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Az mondjuk király, ja, szerintem is. Szerintem is király. Na most már innentől csak a sötét mágia kell, Bálint, és meg is vagyunk. Na hát, kérem szépen. Kérem
Everyone's
szépen.
gone. Better head to the common room.
Welcome to the Hogwarts. Went to the Hogwarts. Hát fuck yeah, bazd meg.
Lumos.
És gondolj bele, Bálint, amikor nem ilyen varázsok lesznek nálunk, hanem például nem tetszik a köcsög arca, és ababakadabra, introduce yourself, Imelda. Introduce yourself, Ominis. Introduce yourself, Sebastian. Talk. De miért kell beszélni ezekkel?
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Lehet választani. Dreadful way to go. Dreadful way. Poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are alright. It was terrifying.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Miért nem csinálja meg a játék, hogy Lord királynak szólítsanak? Egyébként maga a hely, az teljesen szép szerintem. Így egy kicsit gyorsabban.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Ezt meg lepörgetni, na, menjünk ez a Csajcihoz.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
You bitch. You wanna
Should
fuck?
listen to me? Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Megan, I wish you had been there. We had it.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Farewell then. You seem to know a lot about wizard. Jeez. Do you fly a lot?
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Mondd ki, hogy Lord Kira. Bitch.
Yet. I think I heard one.
Úristen.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Farewell.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
A Weasleyk ilyen nagy emberek voltak. Úgy le vannak alacsonyítva. Na mindegy. Azt a kurva, hogy fut, keci. Egy salaggol a gyors futásból. Nem. Bazeg, ez tök jó, én azt hittem, hogy...
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Akkor menjél, bazd meg.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Slytherin Dungeon.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
No, bitch.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Lumos. Revelio.
This no. Calipistate. This is... Ja, tehát itt akkor lehet tanulni. Azt. You have unlocked the Field Guide Challenge. Your progress toward completing challenge appears here. Finally, challenge only way to acquire experience point or XP. This is your wizard level XP earned from challenges, increases your level and power. You field guide tracks your current challenge procedure.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open.
Igen.
More opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Miért kell már ilyen lassan mennünk, bazd meg, ezt nem értem.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Aha! Ez egy fast travel point. De jó. Aha. Oké. Jó.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Kurva jó.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Nem, Dark
And
Arts-ot
I'd like to
akarom.
be sure you get to Hogsmeade
Darkot.
as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
Jól bekoptad, pontosan. Így kell ezt csinálni. Nyomni kell mindenki seggét, minden aztán kinyírni.
Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Igen,
Might I
bár
rely on you,
bekoptam.
Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
És most rájöttem a párbeszédből, de nem baj.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. and invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep
Ja,
up to
nem
date
baj,
on your
nincs
progress.
befolyása.
Yes, Professor.
Persze.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've
is
attended
reméltem.
both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we
Mennyit
can't get you
popázik
to
már az én
Hogsmeade
picsem.
for those supplies.
Istenem, bazd meg. Tartok professzor. De most bazd meg.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Nem akarok.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now,
Úgyis
as
popázni
capable
fogom.
as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Na végre.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Jó. Legyen először a csal. Legyen ez.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Végre befogta a pofáját. Egy hosszan kell tartani. Oké. Megyünk az órára. Kibaszott gyorsan fut, és kurva nagyot ugrik. Majom.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Leviosa.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Na végre. Meg is van.
Levioso.
Na, balfaszok.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember. Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy life dueling. But I always like dueling for this reason.
Levioso.
Use the basic cast when your opponent
Nagyon picsázom.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Szánalmas cseves. Ez csak egy bandekáros marad.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good
practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Varázslat.
Levioso.
Majd menjünk az órára. Várjál, ezt fel tudom dobni.
Levioso.
Nem tudom, de tudom.
Levioso.
Hát, faszom, majd nem tudom szétlőni. A mappon mit jelez? Mindig először csináljuk meg ezt az órát, aztán megnézzük ezeket a helyeket is.
Professor Ronan.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Úristen.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Új varázslat. Összesszió!
Accio.
Vagy Accio, bocs.
That is not bad.
Ez az kurva jó
You
volt.
are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Pontosan.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Na. Jaj. Ezek hintek.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery.
Milyen
As I'm
érdekes, hogy
sure the
mindenki...
Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Finally.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. Very good! Excellent control there. That's it! Stay focused. Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Jó. Jó, hogy ezt most ő csinálja.
There we go.
Accio. Happens to the best of us.
Hoppá. Azt hittem, jók vagyunk. Pillanat, újra tölt a
I
pálca.
know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Accio.
Ah, you all. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Don't lose your composure.
Újra lehet próbálni, bazd meg. Kurva gáz volt.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this
Én ezt
point.
nem értem, hogy...
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
Á, értem, hogyha még egyszer megnyomom a 4-est.
Very good.
Here we go. I thought I had that.
Szánalmas.
Not to worry.
Hogy van 50 pontja?
Accio.
Nicely done.
Very good, both of
köszi.
you. Well done.
Köszi Bálint. Ez egyébként az érdekes, de időbe kell megállítani, baszki, különben legurul. A labda aztán rámban.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride.
Rájöttél.
Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
Ez jó, azt hiszem, mondjuk kikaptál, de ez szép. Rájöttél. Ja.
It gets easier, I promise.
Ebből szempontból persze, csak kár, hogy ezért kikaptunk. Na mindegy, majd kövilektuk, és már legalább rájöttem, hogy kell. Transferred here. It gets easier, I promise. I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here.
Ja, de hallod
Before I
így,
knew it,
de
we
le
had
se
left
írta,
Uganda and were
hogy kell
halfway around the
megállítani
world
nagyon
at a
alap,
new
tehát hogy a
school in a new
4-es nincs,
country.
én voltam vak. Mit mondod? Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and we are halfway around the world. New country, nice to meet you. Igen. Leszarom, nice to
Well,
meet
it's
you.
been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can if you would. Humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Quest complete. Nézzünk el erre a lirás helyre.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
Aj, faszom. Escape new quest available. Jó van, mert mindjárt találkozunk Professzor Weasley-vel. Leszarjuk.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
Ja, fasz nem tud itt leugrani, venni. Kicsit átbugoltunk.
Again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the leak. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment jar.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Levioso.
help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Don't really see the value in organized dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes and spellcasting. You might like it if you tried it. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Még csak megsértették az érzelmeit.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Már minden megpróbálom. This is defeated.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
A Leviosa-val kell eltörni. Rendben, akkor megpróbálom. Hülye, megvan. Bocs, magamnak mondtam a hülyét, tehát... Shielded, aha. Oké, megvan. Köszi.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory.
Oké, mindjárt megkészem.
Hope to see you back.
Gear levels, map, quest, settings, challenges. Completed. Ezek ilyen main story questek még. Jutalmaim. Gondolom, hogyha majd... Értem. Jó. Akkor itt elvégeztük ezt. Aha. Collectionok. Ja. Ahogy nézem. Ja. Gear. Oh yeah. Ez így elég undorítóan néz ki. Ez így menő. Úristen! Hát ez sokkal menőbb. Oké. És egyébként a main storyból lesz majd a sötét varázsige is. Ez jó.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Úgy, ahogy a vége fel. Ah. Kár. De várjál, ez hol van ez a quest? Tehát menjünk ide. Sebastiános küldik, azok vele kell majd venni ide-oda. Marta káros. Hát az az arc, aki... Ja, aha. Jó. De bele van egyébként ilyen kis questem. The Great Hall. És nem mutat semmit. Fekszem, jó ét, rendben. Jó ét, én is majd lassan megyek. Csak még egy küldit megcsinálok. Szedjátok a töltsem.
Levioso! 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 Accio!
So clear. You think that's a bad omen?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign you. Now, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at... No time to waste. The sooner you complete...
Get popálnott. Mi a feladat?
What are you up to now?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Accio. Got it.
flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me? If only.
Csazd meg, ez késő van már.
Brilliant. I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Repair.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Ez mondjuk már nagyon aranyos.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Itt a szükségszobája.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Does Professor Black?
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Most
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Sokat kell futni.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi-guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe.
Levioso!
Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Emberek ezután lenyomom a streamet, már elég késő
Hello,
van,
sir.
de...
I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Root type English, Wag, core type, Phoenix feather, flexibility, YP, wand length, revenant. De jó, csak ott tudom customolni.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. What do you think?
Másra nem állítottam, de más.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new one's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Ja. Reméljük elmentetted a biztosan. Köszönöm mindenkinek, aki benézett, vagy utólag nézi a streamet. Kevés streambe találkozunk, ez egy nagyon jó játék. Sziasztok!